Hello everyone, welcome to Toastmasters Pathways Learning Experience. My name is Toastmaster Chandana Kumara from BEPS Toastmasters Club, which is attached to District 82 Division Name Area A2. Before I start my presentation, I would like to make a special remark. This is not an official presentation designed for Toastmasters International. I have designed this presentation and created this video so I can share my knowledge and experience with fellow members. However, the content and most of the screenshot belongs to Toastmasters International. So with that, let's start the presentation. This is all about the introduction to pathways. Before I start my presentation, I would like to start with this quote. It's a beautiful quote attached to Pathways Learning Experience. It's not the strongest species that survive, not the most intelligent, but the ones who are most responsive to change. So Charles Darwin says that. So as you all know, we as Toastmasters now in the process of transforming from traditional system to pathway. So it's all about a change. If we change, only we can survive. That's the reason I wanted to take this quote here. A little bit about my profile. So I joined Toastmasters in 2014 and I started to do Toastmasters Pathways training from 2018. Since then, I have done around 65 plus training and spoke to 2600 plus members. So in this presentation, I will share all my experience. Quick introduction about the content of this presentation. So we will talk about the introduction to pathways, why pathways came into picture, what is it all about. Then I'll give you a high level overview about the pathways system. So also we will discuss about the rewards and the recognition. Then most important thing is how do you achieve DTM status through pathways. Finally, I will share you important tutorials and resources for you to learn and research further. This is something I would like to share with you well in advance. So I am planning to do series of videos. So this is video number 1, introduction to pathways. Then next one will come up with pathways practical presentation. So how do you navigate through the pathways and Basecamp. Then video number 3 will come up with Basecamp managers, roles and responsibilities. Then video 4, pathways train the trainer. So that is something we recently started. Then video 5, frequently asked question, and also I hope to take you all through master Q&A log. Finally, we'll share important tips and tricks to troubleshoot whenever you experience issues. So let's start. Part 1 of this presentation is what is pathways and why it is important. So I suggest you to go to toastmasters.org first and watch these 2 videos including welcome video. So then you can get a brief understanding about pathways. At the end of this presentation, I hope to do a quick demo and take you through the pathways program. When board of directors met in 2010, they realized that much of the communication track had not been updated since 1970, and leadership became a separate track in 2005. So that's the reason they made a call to revitalize the education program. So this is a new program, new syllabus, but it doesn't mean that we have departed from the current education program. No, it is not that. It maintains Toastmasters guideline, principles and education concepts as it is. It only takes the education program to the next level, and Pathways is anchored in the vision of Toastmasters founder Ralph C. Smedley. So it is very important to understand that this is a new syllabus, but still the core value is there. So we still need to deliver presentation, speeches during the club meeting. So system is online, we have new education tracker, but still we need to maintain fundamentals. So I suggest you to watch these videos, and also when you go to Pathways page, you can click on each and every tab and read a description. In addition to that, go to Toastmasters page and you can global search this article, The Possibilities of Pathways. It's a beautiful article, bit longer one, but if you read this article, you can learn about the entire history about Pathways. How did they start? What are the techniques they used? How did they do the testing, pilot runs? Entire history is available there. So I suggest you to take some time and go through these two whenever you have leisure time. This is the transformation of education materials starting from 1924. 1924, you can see one of the oldest magazine. So then 1970 to 2005. So we have this competent communicator manual and the competent leadership manual. So 2005, it split and separated as separate one. Then 2010, Toastmasters International Research Pathways, and they started to roll out Pathways learning experience all around the globe, all around the fraternity, starting from 2015. These are few important stats, so no need to learn by heart this, but I'm sharing these high level numbers for your information. So right now, as of 2019 October, we have 11 specialized paths, and each and every path they have broken down into 5 different levels. An entire Pathways system, education system, has been designed based on 5 core competencies. We have altogether 63 projects, and once you completed all paths, you can master unique 100 competencies. These are 11 paths we have. Now as members, you have the opportunity and luxury to pick whatever the path you want. How do you select a path? There is a separate process we will discuss in the video number 2, path selection assessment. Now when you join Toastmasters as a member, you are eligible to pick one path free of charge. So it's up to you to pick a path. This is not only now public speaking and leadership, but if you want to master anything addition to that, which can be applied to your corporate world, academic or community, anything else you want to learn, so now you can pick. Now my path is effective coaching, so that's the reason I am very much interested about delivering presentation, conducting training. So this is something, so nobody will recommend you or suggest you to pick a path, but if you are a very new Toastmasters, very new member, it's good to go through presentation mastery, but again it's up to you to pick whatever you want. And if you wish, you can do multiple paths at the same time. If you move to the next one, this is the most important structure, level structure. So now you can pick whatever the path you want, but we all need to work through this level structure. So each and every path, they have broken down into 5 different levels. So level 1 is all about mastering fundamental. So I hope to discuss about the level 1 in detail in next slide. So there you need to start with icebreakers, whether you are a new member or experienced member. So when you move to Toastmasters Pathways learning experience, we need to start with icebreaker. So you learn and master fundamental, then move to level 2. There you learn about your style. Then when you proceed to level 3, it's all about increasing knowledge. So they have mentioned required project. Addition to that, we have the access to elective project pool. I will talk about these elective projects later. Then when you move to level 4, it's all about built-in skills. So there also you have one required project plus one minimum of elective projects which you can pick. So level 5, demonstrating expertise, one required project, a minimum of one elective project, and you need to reflect on your path. So as an average, we have 14 projects per path. So this slide shows you high level overview about elective projects. For an example, you can start dynamic leadership. Then level 1 you have 3 project, level 2 you have 3 project. When you go to level 3, 1 required project plus 2 elective projects out of 14 suggested electives. Level 4, 1 required plus 1 elective from out of 8 electives. So likewise, you can see the combination. If you wish, even you can work on all elective projects. This is the important slide. I would like to take some time and explain you how to work through level 1. So activate learning path, that is all about how you select a path, enroll to path, and go through Basecamp. So that we will discuss in presentation 2 or video 2. So your first project is icebreaker. So you need to prepare and deliver a speech introducing yourself to your club. That's 4 to 6 minutes speech. Then the second one is the most important thing, evaluation and feedback. From the project panel, we call it Pathways curriculum player. You will see only one project, but actually inside that project there are 3 projects. First one is 2A, prepare and deliver a speech on any topic. That is 5 to 7 minutes your prepared speech. Once you are done with that, you need to collect feedback from your evaluator, and it's very important, repeat the same speech or deliver a new speech, but you need to incorporate feedback received in part A. This is where you learn how to accept and incorporate feedback into a speech. So with that speech, that experience, you can start to serve as a speech evaluator for another member, and that is also a project, 2 to 3 minutes project. That evaluation speech also should be evaluated by another member. It's very important to understand this structure. Then you can proceed to third one, researching and presenting. So prepare and deliver a speech on a topic you are not already familiar with or wish to learn more about. So this is where you learn how to research, how to give due credit to previous authors, mention exact sources. So this is a good exercise. So once you are done with this, you can complete level 1. So level completion is not a big deal. You can just go to your level 1 structure, complete mention instruction that we will cover in video 2. So when you are done with level 1, it goes to Basecamp manager. Basecamp manager is your VP education. He or she needs to approve. Once you got the approval, you can unlock level 2. So then you can receive level 1 award and badge. So these are digital badges. Likewise, you can go through the same structure. Based on your path, you will receive different projects. So these are badges and awards. So as said, when you are done with each level, you will receive level completion badges, and even this recognition and even certificate you will receive after completion of each level. Additionally, if you want, if you wish, you can purchase these badges and pins from Toastmasters International or your district So this is the path to DTM. So we'll see how you achieve the DTM status. Now you start as a new member. Then there are 2 separate segments. One is education, then the leadership. So under education, you need to complete 2 different paths. Out of 11, for your desire, you can pick 2 different paths. So that is altogether in an average 28 projects. And this is the most important part. I suggest you to now itself have a solid and strategic plan to work through these leadership opportunities. You can start to serve as a club officer, starting from sergeant at arms till president. There are 7 club officer roles. Then the district officer roles, area director, division director, then the district trio. So then next important thing is club mentor or club coach. So you can start to serve as a club mentor or club coach, and club sponsor or speechcraft coordinator, youth leadership coordinator. So once you're done with this thing, you can complete DTM project. So then you can achieve DTM status. So my strong recommendation and suggestion would be, so while you're working on this path, focus on these leadership areas as well. That is something you can do simultaneously. Let's do a quick demo going through Toastmasters website. You can go to toastmasters.org. You don't need to log in. Just click on Pathways. Click on Pathways, this bold heading. Then you can read all these descriptions and information. Go down and take some time to watch this welcome video. You just click on the welcome video, then that will play automatically. Then when you go down, you can see these paths and projects. So what I mentioned previously in my presentation. So there are 11 different paths. If you click on each and every box, you can open it up. Dynamic leadership. So you can read a short description about that. So these are the 5 levels I mentioned previously. So level 1 and level 2, no options. So based on the path you pick, you need to work on all 5 levels. But level 1 and level 2 projects almost similar. We all need to start with level 1 icebreaker. So then you go to level 2. So starting from level 3, as I mentioned in my presentation, so these are elective projects. When you click on each and every elective project, you can see. So dynamic leadership, when you go to level 3, increase in knowledge, you need to work on negotiate the best outcome. That is a mandatory project plus 2 from following. If you want, you can work on all these elective projects as well. Same page, when you go down, you can read about other related links and activities. And also, I encourage you to watch these 2 videos as well. What is Pathways? Let's log into Basecamp. Anyway, in my upcoming videos, I'm planning to cover Basecamp as well. So sample your first project. This is also something you can just click on this and view. Pathways FAQ, achievement and awards. Addition to that, you just go here, type the possibilities of pathways. Then do a global search. You can access the possibilities of pathways article. This is what I mentioned in my presentation. It's a long article. Just go through that article and you can read everything about pathways, history. So beautiful article. Take some time to go through it. So resources and tutorials. Important resources and tutorials here. Pathways kit. So during the rollout season, Toastmasters International shared this Pathways kit with each and every club. So you should have this kit at the moment, but right now I recommend you not to use any of the hard copies available in this kit, because some of the things already obsolete, because by the time they initially roll out pathways, we had only 10 paths. Now we have 11 paths, but still you can use this pen driver and these 3 badges, 3 pins by the way. So whoever enroll pathways first 3 members and start and deliver first speech deserve this pin. So it's club officers' responsibility to pin this. This is a very important document, master Q&A log. You can connect with your respective pathways guide. They should have access to master Q&A log. If not, you can contact me. I will share with you. This is a beautiful document. So where Toastmasters International logged all the questions they received from the Toastmasters fraternity. One document. Having read this document, you can find many answers, and also you can watch World Headquarters webinars recording as well. This Pathways Easy Guide I designed only for our district, so it's around 20-page document. I wish to share this as well. From Pathways portal itself, you can go to tutorial and resources page. There you can go to project description, select language as English, then you can access all these tutorials online. You can view on the same page. You can see other Pathways Basecamp managers roles and responsibilities. There are many online tutorials available within the portal, so it's up to you to take your time and research so you can learn more. Additionally, if you have any further clarifications, question, you can refer to Pathways page FAQ. So there you can find around 30 questions answered. These are the important email addresses. So if you want to get anything clarified from Toastmasters International, so these are the important emails. So write to them, they will respond to you. This is my contact details, my personal email and my Toastmasters email. So if you have any clarification, you can contact me through social media or email. So thank you very much for taking time to watch this video. See you soon in next video. Video number 2 is going to be Pathways practical experience.